Hello YouTube fam, welcome to class, welcome to your practice. Thank you so much for being here on my channel. If this is your first time to do a class with me, welcome to class. Go ahead and find your props today. I have 2 blocks here with me. Feel free to grab yours as well. Maybe put them on each side so it's easier for you to grab them later on. There might be times where I won't be able to cue you, but again, the props are there for you to support yourself, so feel free to use them whenever you feel like it. Maybe yoga straps or long towels, blankets, or anything actually, pillows, bolsters, put them on the side. So in any part of our practice you need some support, I want you to honor your body whenever you feel like it and just grab it away. Let's go and start your practice. So finding yourselves here, first at the back of your mat, take your knees together, hip width distance apart. Tuck the toes or untuck, up to you. Go ahead and find yourself on a seat. Collect your hands, you're at the center. Palms down or palms up. Roll the shoulders to the ears as you inhale. Pull it back and pull it down as you exhale, allowing some moments to softly arrive in your practice. Begin to find your gaze either forward, down to the top of your mat. Say hello to your sacred space. Find gratitude there. Or if you feel safe right now, wherever you're practicing, feel free to close your eyes and allow me to guide you to this quick meditation. So in your inhales and your exhales, allow yourself to gently arrive in your practice. In everything that's happening all over the world right now, there's a lot of pain. And we step into our mats just to find ourselves some grounding, to center ourselves with what we want and what we can do, to heal from within so we can also heal everyone else surrounding us in our community or whoever that we can influence. Allow this practice to ground you down into your virtues, anything that you value from the heart. What is something that you want to pray for? What is something that you want to make space for? If you're coming in your practice with a heavy heart, you have an option to either use this pain to find yourself some healing, or use this pain to gently reflect on whatever it is that you're going to make up with today's practice, or use this feeling of yours as somewhat like a motivation or something that you can focus on so that you can find yourself some answers, maybe more questions. But really allow this to be in your heart as you go. In your practice today, we're not going to try to fix, manipulate, or even distract ourselves from what it is that we're feeling. But rather, we're going to be here to acknowledge it, accept it, and see what we want to do with it. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out through the nose. One more, just like that. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhale for 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath. Exhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath. Inhale for 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath at the top. Soften the shoulders. Exhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath for 1. Inhale for 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath at the top. Exhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath. Continue going to this path of a controlled breath work, or find yourself coming back to your natural breath as you create some intentions for today's practice. What is something that I need to heal? What is something that I need to fulfill? What is something that I want to feel after this practice? Remind yourself again and again that the only job when you step on the mat is to send love to each and every thought, to each and every feeling that may arise in our practice. Acknowledge that making space and creating time for yourself is truly a privilege, and we are grateful for that. Whenever you're ready, bring awareness to your eyes. And on your next breath, open them slowly. Welcome yourself back to your present moment. Let's go and start your practice today. Inhale, reach your hands up and overhead. Feel your side bodies open. On your exhale, open the palms to the sides as you bend the elbows to a cactus. Reach your heart to the sky. Touch the booty at the back. Maybe lean back with the head. One more round, just like that. Open the arms up and overhead. Exhale, bend the elbows. One more round. Open up, inhale. Exhale, bending in. Clasp your hands at the back. Once you're ready, roll the shoulders up, back, and then take your knuckles away from your hips. Belly to the spine. Inhale for 2. And 1. Let's go and fold down. Take your belly, your chest to the thighs. Maybe forehead will ground down. Knuckles pointing to the back, or if we have more, point it to the sky. You can feel the difference between if your knuckles are pressing and your palms are really pressing onto each other, and if they're not, and it's just your fingertips that are clasped. See the difference on the opening on the shoulders and activating the arms. You can also swing your arms side to side. Notice how that feels. Just for 1 here. And then exhale, unclasp your hands. The forehead is still on the ground as you reach your hands forward, finding your child's pose. Lengthen the sides of the body. Notice how you feel, knowing that you are grounding today with intentions. Let every movement, let every breath be filled with just that. Let's go with your spinal waves. On your inhale, tuck the tailbone, ripple forward towards your cat. Inhale brings you back to your child's pose. Take a cow, tailbone up, open the heart, gaze above, and then slowly swing back. One more round. Inhale, tuck the tailbone, inflate the back of the heart, and then slowly take it back to your cow. Use your knuckle pads, your finger pads to press back. One more round. Tuck the tailbone. Ripple forward. Once you found your peak, slowly bend the elbows, heart, hip, belly, all the way down to the ground. Roll the shoulders down and back. Open the heart to your low cobra. If we're dumping on the low back, take your feet wider than the hips. Press onto the pinky toe edge of the feet, and then slowly come a little bit higher if the body invites. Exhale, fold down, fold the forehead down. Inhale, roll the shoulders down and back. Open up to your cobra. Exhale, take your hips back. Child's pose. Inhale, one more round. Roll the shoulders. Come forward. Exhale, roll the shoulders down and back. Open up the heart. Keep the bend on the elbows as you lift the knees and your hips come into your upward facing dog. Puff up the chest. Inhale, maybe gaze above. Exhale, chin to chest. Let's go to your first downward facing dog. Take your hips up and back, readjust. Find movement here. Bend the knees one by one. Swing the hips side to side. Anything that will feel good in the body today. Use your hands to press the ground away. Use your knuckle pads, your finger pads. Elevate the shoulders to the ears and protract the shoulder blades as if your armpits want to see each other. Carefully pronate your knuckle pads, especially the index finger knuckle pad. Press it down to the mat. Hips high, ribs in. Internally rotate your thighs. Last 2, you got this.
Last one. On your next inhale, heels up, ripple forward to your plank. Come and gaze at the swimming pool, shoulders farther than your wrist. Take your hips down, roll the shoulders down and back. Puff up the chest, inhale, up dog. Exhale brings you back, downward facing dog. One more round, just like that. Heels up, ripple forward. And then slowly press your hips down, upward facing dog. Puff up the chest, inhale, gaze above. Exhale, fluidly come back, downward facing dog. One last round. Heels up, ripple forward. Hips down, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Very nice. Big inhale, big exhale. On your inhale, heels up, bend the knees, gaze in between your hands, step walker hop. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale to fold down. Take a marker bend on the knees. If this is too early on the practice, take your hands up towards each opposite elbow and find a ragdoll. Place some weight a little bit more to the toes. Swing side to side. You can even close your eyes here. Notice how this feels. Breathing in. Breathing out. Last two. Last one. Hands onto the shins, halfway lift. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, super slow, going to your Tadasana. Hinge from the hips, bend the knees. Take a cat in the back, chin to chest. Slowly come up, every single vertebrae. Wake up. Once you found your peak, open the palms to the side, reach them up and overhead. Gaze will follow the thumbs. Take your navel in. Exhale, hands in prayer to your heart. And then to the side, Samastitihi. Let's go and find your flow. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, hands up and overhead. Gaze follows the thumbs. Exhale, fold all the way down, Uttanasana. Halfway lift, breathing in, strong back. Exhale, release, fall down. Left foot steps back. First low lunge with the power of your ankles, rock forward and back. Notice the opening on the hip as well. Take spider fingers on the hands, or again, find blocks here on your hands if you feel like this is not an option today. Swing side to side with the hips if you want to. Once you're ready, take your left palm down. Right hand reaches sky, easy twist. If you feel that your hip is high, take it a little bit low. Left hip presses forward, right hip wraps at the back. Gaze follows the right thumb, breathing in, breathing out. Look down, step the right hand down. Right foot will step to the back together with the left, or keep it lifted. Inhale to stay. Exhale your first chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Inhale for 3, readjust. 2. Last one. And then slowly, let's go back. Heels up, bend the knees, gaze in between your hands, step walker up. Halfway lift, inhale. And exhale to fold. Root to rise, swing all of your hands, reach up sky. Exhale, hands in prayer to your heart. And then slowly to the side, Samastitihi. One more round, just like that. Breathing in, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale to fold down, Uttanasana. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale to fold. Right foot steps back. This time, low lunge on this side. Palms down or spider fingers or props. Gently, forward and back, side to side. See what feels good. Once you're ready, plant the right palm down, left hand reaches sky, easy twist. Breathing in, firm the inner thighs. Breathing out. Release. Left hand down, left foot steps back beside the right or lift it up, 3-legged plank. Chaturanga Dandasana. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. 3 cycles of your breath. Come back and reset. Notice the breath work. Inhale for 3, 2, last one. And then let's release. Heels up, bend the knees, gaze in between your hands, step walker hop. Halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Root to rise, hands up and overhead. Hands in prayer to your heart. And then slowly to the side, Samastitihi. Let's go find Surya Namaskar B. Chair pose. Bend the hips. Tap the floor with the fingertips and reach your hands up and overhead. Breathing in, open the heart. Breathing out, fold down. Halfway lift, inhale. On your exhale, let's all meet Chaturanga, or let's go find downward facing dog. Now's your time to play. Walk or just go to your down dog. If you have your hands down, heads down, whatever you do, we'll all meet there. If you're still floating, let's go to your downward facing dog and let's go for some more. Left foot forward, right heel down. Rise, warrior one. Inhale here. Exhale, back down, chaturanga. Up dog, downward facing dog. Right foot forward, left heel down. Rise, virabhadrasana one. Exhale brings you back down, step or lift, chaturanga. Up dog, downward facing dog. Inhale for 3, 2, and 1. Heels up, bend the knees, gaze in between your hands. Halfway lift, and then slowly fold. Root to rise, come to your chair pose. Exhale, hands to your heart, and then to the side, reset. One more round. Chair pose, breathing in. Exhale, Uttanasana. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, step, walk, hop, float. Come to your downward facing dog. Once you're ready, let's go find warrior ones. Left foot forward, right heel down. Rise, warrior one. Exhale, gently fall back down, chaturanga. Up dog, downward facing dog. Right foot forward, left heel down. Rise, virabhadrasana one. Exhale, plant back down, chaturanga. Up dog, downward facing dog. 3 cycles of your breath. Come to the breath work. Readjust, reset. Last 2. Take your hips high. Last 1. And then let's release. Heels up, bend the knees, gaze in between your hands, step, walk or hop. Halfway lift. Exhale, surrender. Inhale, back to chair. Bend the knees, hands up and overhead. Exhale, hands to heart. And then to the side. Stay here for a moment, close your eyes. Notice how you breathe. And notice how you feel. Find this warmth that you started cultivating in your sun salutations. Your Surya Namaskars are the best practices for you to notice what's happening in the body and allows you to ground down here in your present moment rather than living in the mind. So allow the steps, the movements, the flows to keep you here, not gazing at the past nor looking ahead, but rather be here in your present moment so you can heal, so you can take care of yourself. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, open the mouth, let it go. Open the eyes. Once you're ready, let's go. And do some more. Let's go to your chair pose. Hinge from the hips, bend the knee. Again, tap the floor with the fingertips and then rise, hands up and overhead. On your next breath, can we take all of our toes up, ground onto the heels? And then on your exhale, bring your toes down. Let's go lift your heels up. Go deep into your chair. Inhale. On your exhale, fold down. Uttanasana, yes. Halfway lift, breathing in. Exhale to fold. On your next breath, let's go to your down dog. Step, walk, fly, float, up to you. We're all gonna meet there. Always a good time to play. Always practice with precaution as well. Once you're ready, go back to your down dog if you're still floating. Let's go and start. Left leg comes up, three-legged dog. Pointer flex the foot. Hips are still square, firm the inner thighs. And then slowly this time, open the hip to the left side, bend the knee to the sky. Keep a press on your right hand so that your shoulders are square. Right heel comes up. Take your left knee to your left tricep. Come back up. Three-legged dog. Hip joint mandala. Right heel up. Take it to your heart. One more. Take it back. Bend the left knee. Lift the heel. Come to your opposite tricep. This time it's my right. Can we tap? And then extend the left leg. Ground onto the back heel. Open up, fall in triangle, gaze at the right thumb. Maybe your right hand comes forward, bicep to ear. Slowly release. Right hand plants down, rebend onto the left knee. Go find your Vajrasthasana towards your right side or step the left foot back. Wild thing. Hard up, hips up. Left hand reaches sky or towards the front. Inhale here and exhale. Look down with control. We're gonna land towards the front. So left foot comes up, super, super slow. Use the power of your right oblique. Step the left foot forward, parallel to your right hand. Pivot to the right. Let's go take your hips to the left heel, finding your Skandasana. Hands in prayer to your heart or hands down to the ground. Flex the right foot towards the face. Right calf is away from the floor. Inhale here. And exhale. Let's go rise. Can we flow warrior two towards the back of the mat? Maybe your hands are down or hands are forward. Rebend onto the right knee. Take your hands to the side. Virabhadrasana 2. Inhale here. And exhale. Let's reverse your warrior. Left hand to the leg, right hand to sky, or take it to the back. Keep the bend on the right knee. Inhale. And exhale. Let's release. Come back, warrior two. Extend the legs. Toes are pointing to the right long edge of the mat. Let's go ground down. Prasarita Padottanasana. Find your variation. Hands down, forearms down. Victory fingers on the big toes. Hands on the ankles. Or if you have your headstand practice or pinch up practice, if this is not too early, go ahead and find yours. We're gonna stay here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Going back, Prasarita. If you went up, once you're ready, halfway lift, breathing and lengthen the spine. And then on your exhale, let's go back, low lunge in front. Rebend onto the left knee. Hands are gonna frame the left foot. Right heel at the back is gonna come up. Let's go rise, high lunge, inhale. On your exhale, take your hands on a prayer towards your heart. Find a Superman, so tilt forward. You're gazing at your left big toe. Maybe we can fly. Warrior 3, Virabhadrasana. Use your right bum to lift your right heel up. Dip down if you want some more. Last two. Last one. Can we transition towards your half moon? Left hand will ground down super soft as your heart opens to the right side. Option to find your candy cane. Bend onto the right knee. Hand will go to the inner or outer edge of your right foot. Open up. Maybe you can kick that hand with the right foot. Inhale for 3, 2, and 1. Bend the left knee. Release the right foot. Slowly step the right foot to the back. Ground the right knee down. Hands up and overhead. Anjaneyasana. Very nice. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, ribs in. Take 2. And 1. If you want some more here, you can stay here. If you want some more, let's go take your left hand maybe to the left hip, or maybe you can find a block, take it to the left side, or if you don't want any props, spider fingers on your floor, right hand reaches left. Notice the side stretch. Last 2. And 1. Come back center, plant the hands, step the right knee back, just 1 as you extend the left leg in front, half split. Flex the left foot to the face. Breathing in, open up the heart. Breathing out, fold down, heart towards the front of the mat. Stay for 3, 2, grip the left heel to the back of the mat. Last 1. And then let's release. Rebend onto the left knee. Step the hands again, framing the left foot. Tuck the right foot. Right knee will come up. Left leg will come up. 3-legged dog. Let's go fly. Ekapada chaturanga. Forward. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Very nice. Big reset. Inhale. And exhale. Stay for 4. Notice how the body's so different from the other side. Last 3, 2, and 1. Heels up. Gaze in between your hands. Bend the knee. Step, walk, or hop. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale to fold. Inhale back to chair. Bend the knees, hips down, hands up and overhead. This time, lift all of your toes once more. Inhale here. Notice the burn on the quads. Toes down, lift your heels up. Take your hips a little bit deeper. And then slowly fold all the way down. Uttanasana. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale, let's go meet downward facing dog. Another time to play. Step, walk, hop, jump, handstand, up to you. Take your reset, knowing that this is your flow, this is your practice. You'll be the one to decide how you want to play, how you want to move, how you want to stay still. Allow this practice to honor your body, honor your journey. In times of healing, you want to be taking care of the body so you can take care of everyone else. Fill your cup. 5 more rounds here. Keep floating if you're still there. Take 3, 2, and 1. Let's go do everything on the opposite side. Right heel comes up, 3-legged dog. Square the hips. And then slowly bend the right knee, hip joint mandala. Firm press on the left hand. Lift the left heel. Take the right knee to the right tricep. Take it back, 3-legged dog. Hip joint mandala. 1 more round, this time to the heart. Curve the back. And then take it back, 3-legged dog. Hip joint mandala. Come back up. Take it to the left tricep. Can we tap? And then extend the right leg to the left side. Ground the back heel, shift your weight to your right hand, left hand to sky, fall in triangle. Left hand up or left hand forward. Breathing in, breathing out. Look down, left hand steps down, rebend onto the right knee, flip the dog. Find a strong plank as you step the right foot down. Hips up, heart up, right hand to sky, or right hand forward. Inhale here, and exhale. Look down. Let's go find ourselves floating towards the front. Slowly step the foot, very, very slow, to the top of your mat, parallel to your left hand. Very nice. Once you're there, pivot to the left side. Take your hip to the right heel. Skandasana. Hands down, hands in prayer, elbow against the knee. Flex the left foot to the face. Left calf is away from the mat. Breathing in, feel tall in the spine. Breathing out, notice this opening on the hip. And then slowly, let's float to your warrior two at the back. So with the power of your core and your legs, bend onto the left knee, hands to the side, Virabhadrasana 2. Inhale here. And exhale. Reverse your warrior. Hand to back leg, left hand to sky or towards the back of the mat. Breathing in. Breathing out. Release. Come back, warrior two. Extend both legs. Point the toes to the left long edge of the mat this time. Readjust the stance. And then slowly fold all the way down. Prasarita Padottanasana. Again, find your variation in this wide-legged forward fold. Anything that will feel good. If you have your headstand practice or pincha or anything that you want to practice today upside down, this is your time. Let's go and stay here for 10 cycles of the breath. Stay for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. If you're floating, slowly go back down. Very nice. Halfway lift, breathing in. And then slowly just go back to your forward fold. Gently take your hands, frame the right foot, rebend the left knee, the right knee, left heel comes up. Well, once you're ready, we're gonna rise, high lunge, hands up and overhead. Breathing in, breathing out. Hands in a prayer towards your heart. Tilt forward to your Superman. Gaze at the right big toe. Once you feel that you're stable, shift your weight to your right foot. As your left foot comes up, warrior three. Virabhadrasana. Shoulders away from your ears. Find stability. Stay for 2 and 1. Can we transition towards your half moon here? Right hand will go to your 1 o'clock. Left hand to sky, opening your heart and your hip to the left side. Option to stay. If we have some more, find your candy king. Bend the left knee. Hand will grab the toe or the inner or the outer edge of your left foot. Kick that hand up. Inhale here, soften the face. Inhale out, let it go. Release the foot, bend the right knee. Slowly, very, very slow, step the left foot down. Left knee grounds down, open up. Anjaneyasana, very nice. Toes tuck or untuck, up to you. Last 2 here, open the hip. Shift your hips forward and down. Last one. And then release. Take your hands down. Step the left knee back, just one, as you extend the right leg. Flex the right foot to the face. Lengthen as you inhale. Exhale, fold down. Breathing in. Breathing out. Take 3, 2, last one, and then release. Rebend onto the right knee, plant the hands forward, tuck the left foot, left knee will come up, swing the right foot to the back, three-legged dog. Ekapada chaturanga, flow forward, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Very nice. Take a few cycles of your breath here, reset. Maybe close your eyes, find the prana in the body, on your ground, to your earth, to the sky. Breathing in, breathing out. Taking 3, 2, and 1. Heels up, bend the knees, gaze in between your hands, step, walker hop. Halfway lift, inhale, and exhale to fold. Come back, chair pose, bend the knees, bend the hips, hands up and overhead. Exhale, hands in prayer to your heart. And then slowly to the side, Samasthiti. Shake, shake, shake the legs. Again, one hand to your heart, another to the belly. Close your eyes here for a few moments and just notice how you breathe. Notice that warmth that you have cultivated. Maybe your heart is beating fast like mine. See if you can ride with the breath as you take it back. Remember the intentions that you have set up for today's practice. Why did I show up in my practice today? Of all the days and of all the times, why do I want to be more aware on how I take care of my body? What is something that I want to feel? What is something that I want to make space for? Knowing that when you show up in your practice, you show up as your true self. You don't have to look like someone else or something that you want other people to somehow see or label you as. What is this feeling that you have when no one's looking at you? How honest can we show up when we take care of ourselves? Inhale through the nose. Exhale, open the mouth, let it go. Very nice. Open your eyes. Once you're ready, release your hands onto the sides. Too much talk. Shake, shake, shake the legs, making sure nothing's painful. Let's go and find some more. Take your hands on your hips. I'm actually just going to go here to center so you can see me better. Slowly shift your weight to your left foot, bend the right knee to your heart. Finding your focal point or your drishti in front. You want to firm the inner thigh so that you're more stable. If you are unstable here and you're still wobbly, softly make a micro bend on your left knee or your standing knee. Once you're stable, extend it so that it remains strong. Activate your left quad. Lift the kneecap. Step the right foot down. Try doing this on the opposite side. Shift your weight to your right foot. Bend the left knee to the heart. Notice how one side is a little bit more stable than the other. Step the left foot down. Shift your weight to your left foot. Bend the right knee. Once more. Awesome. Option to step the right foot on the inner left thigh. Right knee will go to the side. Find your tree pose, Vinyasa. Or let's go find a half lotus here. I'm going to use my hand, one or two. Grab my foot, point it. Firm it to the inner left thigh or the opposite thigh as I pull my knee somehow close to my left knee like that. This is already good enough. This may take a good amount of flexibility on the ankle. If you have some more, right hand will thread towards the back and it's somehow going to bind on my right big toe, like so. Left hand will come up as I inhale. And then see if you want to fold down. So slowly, drishti is falling down together with your upper body. Left hand will ground down. Maybe spider fingers first if you want. And then slowly fold down. Heart towards the left thigh, left knee. Gaze towards the left big toe or go to the back of the mat as your gaze. Inhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. look forward, bend the left knee, and then slowly rise. Hands up, release the bind. Take all of your hands up and overhead. Slowly release the right foot. Take it down. Whew. Let's go do everything on the opposite side. Shake, shake, shake. Hands onto the hips. Shift your weight to your right foot. Bend the left knee to the heart. Stay here or take it to the side. Left foot will go to the inner right thigh, finding your tree pose. Or if you have some more, let's go find that half lotus forward fold or your Ardha Baddha Padmottanasana. Left foot to the inner right thigh this time. Left hand will thread at the back to find a bind on your left big toe. Like so. This is an Ashtanga pose. Hands up and overhead, the right hand. And then slowly, Drishti goes down together with your right hand. Spider finger on your right hand or plant the palm down. Fold down. Heart to the right knee, right thigh. Gaze through the right big toe or towards the back. In for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Look forward, bend the right knee, and then slowly rise. Whew. Let's go release. I am off on this side. All right, shake, shake, shake. That was a challenge yet. A really good meaning to power in your power flow. Let's go step here at the front of your mat once more. And then slowly, let's go for some more. Hands up and overhead, breathing in. Exhale, fold all the way down, Uttanasana. Halfway lift, inhale. Last chance to play. Find your inversion, find your headstand. Handstand, up to you. Let's go find yourselves in your downward facing dog later on. Last 5 cycles of your breath. In for 3. Last 2. Last 1. And then slowly, let's release. Slowly go back to your downward facing dog. If you floated, and then slowly cool down the breath. Once you're ready, heels up, ripple forward to your plank. Gaze at the swimming pool. Take your hips down, charged up dog. Open up the chest, open up the heart, gaze up. Exhale brings you back, downward facing dog. One more round, just like that. Heels up, ripple forward. Exhale, up. And then slowly come back. Downward facing dog. One last round. Heels up, ripple forward. Open up the heart, puff up the chest. Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Last round. Heels up, ripple forward to your plank. Softly bend the knees to hover 1 or 2 inches away from the mat. And then at the same time, ground the knees down, untuck the toes, take a seat to the back of the mat, just like what we did the first time. Collect your hands onto the quads or collect them at the center. Roll the shoulders up, pull it back, and then pull it down. Close your eyes here for a few moments and just nourish this warmth. You did such an amazing job today. Notice the breath. And notice how you feel. And sometimes when we feel lost, that everything is happening so fast in the world, may it be going our way or most probably not. Notice this beating in the heart of in your heart that somehow the answer is there. See if you can show up on the mat with your true self so that you can answer Or you can find more questions that will lead up to your healing. And the most courageous thing in the world is to just notice how you breathe. Open the eyes. Let's go and cool down. Take your hands forward, cross the ankles out the back, and then slowly take a seat. Extend your feet long to the top of your mat. Maybe scooch a little bit to the center if you want. Slowly point, flex, or flank the feet. Take your hands up and overhead as you inhale. And then exhale, fold down. Root your heart forward. And then slowly fold down. Close your eyes. Allow all of your upper body to feel heavy. Soften the face. Relax the heart. Relax all of your shoulders. On your next breath, lift the gaze. Release your hands. Take it to the back. Let's go reverse that. Plant the hands, the palms, fingertips pointing forward, toes are pointing as well. Roll the shoulders down and back, bend the elbows, tuck the tailbone, and then slowly use your glutes to lift yourself up. Reverse Purvottanasana. And then release. Take your hips down and then relax. Let's go bend the right knee. Step the right foot near the bum. Beside the inner left thigh, you come across the left leg, up to you. Right hand reaches back. Inhale, left hand will come up. Feel the length on the left side body. On your exhale, cactus arm, the left. And then slowly tug it on the outside of your right knee. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, open up to your twist. Gaze at the back. Find your right shoulder or close the eyes. Last breath here. And then slowly release. Lift the gaze, release the bind. Slowly take your hands on the right knee or your right shin. Lift the foot, point it, and we're going to take it to the outside of your right hip, coming into your half hero pose. Knees can be somehow together or one or two knuckles away from each other. If this is not an option and if you feel like there's something on your quad and your knee, you can find a block, place it underneath your bum so that you can lift yourself a little bit higher if it's too much. Now you have an option to stay here. First off, we're gonna fold down. So try to flex the left foot to the face. Again, stay here like in a Dandasana form, or let's go and fold down. Heart reaching forward. Maybe find a bind with your hands here at the bottom of your left foot. Last one, big inhale. Big exhale. Lift the gaze, slowly rise. Now, again, option to stay here. If you want some more, we're gonna go and try to go deeper here. So, crawl back with the hands, and then see if this is already too much. This is one good adjustment that I like to do when I go do this kind of a pose. I like to lift my hips up, tuck the tailbone, and then pull it down. Now we're gonna try to go down. Maybe with your forearms first. Plug it down. Again, if this is too much on the low back, lift the hips, tuck the tailbone, and then plant it back down. Option to stay here, or if you want some more, fold all the way down. Head down, all of your back down. This is good. Again, if you want the adjustment, tuck the tailbone, lift the hips, shimmy it good, making sure nothing is painful. We'll feel it at the front of the right hip to the quarter. As much as possible, no pain on the knee here, as of course on the ankle. Take your hands up and overhead, maybe hands on opposite elbow, and stay here. An option to stay or always have a progression, or bend the left knee, step the left foot. You can feel this nice stretch Again, an option to stay if you want more. We're going to take your hands and slowly pull your left knee to your heart. Clasp your hands on the shin or take it to the knee. Again, these are just options. They're not progressions. So it's really noticing how you feel when the opportunity arises. Do we stay in all honesty with how our body tells us to be in a specific challenge or an opportunity? Do we want to honor that? Or does our body say, let's try and do something more? And then release. Once you're good, step the left foot, ground onto the elbows. There's nothing graceful coming back here. So ground onto elbows, chin to chest, lift the head, slowly swing back to your seat. Yes, slowly lift the knee and the ankle, take it back in front, release the leg, shake, shake, shake. Everything on the opposite side. Left knee will bend, step the left foot near the bum, inner right thigh, or come across the right leg. Left hand to the back, right hand reaches sky, inhale. And then slowly cactus arm, elbow on the outer left knee. Lengthen first as you inhale, and then open your heart to a twist as you exhale. Gaze at your left shoulder or close your eyes here. In for 2 and 1. Gaze forward, release the bind, making sure nothing is painful here. And then slowly, we're gonna lift the left leg, point the left foot, take the left foot on the outside of your left hip, finding your half hero pose on this side. So knee 1 or 2 inches away, or 1 or 2 knuckles away from each other, or take it a little bit farther, up to you. Lift the hips and find a block on the bum if you feel like you want to stay here long. Plant the hands on the sides, Dandasana hero, or let's go fold all the way down, heart towards the right foot. Flex the right foot to the face. Maybe find a bind at the bottom of your right foot. Last inhale here. Last exhale. Lift the gaze and then slowly release. Come back to that seat if you went down. And then this time we're gonna fold down to the back. So again, go and shift your hips as you fold down, first with the forearms up to stay here. Or again, if you want some more, let's go and find ourselves really grounding down on all of our body. Up to stay here. Take your hands up and overhead, hands on opposite elbows if you want. Or if you want an option, bend the right knee, step the right foot. Or clasp your hands on the right shin or right knee, pull it to the heart. See how this feels. Breathing in. Breathing out. Taking 3, 2, and 1. Unclasp your hands. Step the right foot. Release the right leg forward. Ground onto the elbows to the forearms. Chin to chest, lift the head, slowly come back to your seat. Yes, use your hands to navigate your left foot back to its Dandasana state. Shake the legs if you need it. Last pose for today, bend the knees to the side, step the feet at the center. Clasp your hands on the ankles or wrap them on all of your toes. Roll the shoulders down and back, lift your heart, offer it to your heavens, your sky. And then exhale, keep pulling your heart forward, forward, forward. Once you find your peak, fold down, curve the back. Let the head rest on the toes if that's accessible for today. Allow yourself to release any notion of control and just find yourself here. One big inhale through the nose. Exhale, open the mouth, let it go. Lift the gaze, slowly come back. Release. Let's go to your final pose, to your easy sitting pose or your Sukhasana. Left or right foot in front. Open the thighs and the glutes out wide. Slowly find yourself here at the center of your mat. Take your hands on your knees, or take one hand to your heart, another to the belly. Close your eyes here for a few moments, or just look down. Allow the face to soften, and just notice how you breathe. Reflecting on all of the moments of your practice today. Looking back in every opportunity and what made you feel good, and what made you feel your most content self, and what made you feel your most honest self. Guiding you back to the intentions that you have set up for today's practice. Give yourself some space to really recognize where all of your feelings are coming from. May you be guided by the breath to know what needs to be done, to know what needs to be felt. Just take your hands on a prayer. Tug the thumbs towards the forehead. With you come the kindest thoughts. Hands in prayer to your mouth. With your kind thoughts come out the kindest words. And hands in prayer to your heart. Bow down as if gazing into your own heart for the kindest deeds and consistency of practice in everything that you are thinking, in everything that you are saying, and in everything that you are doing. Namaste. Open your eyes, and we're done. Thank you so much for flowing with me today. I hope you had a great time. I hope it was a good space holder for you to really think about everything that you want to think of. And if you have any feedback on this flow, feel free to comment down below. I'll see you guys on our next time. Bye.